Hey, okay. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Man, I finally can do me some content without being bothered. Telling this what that's why I'm taking advantage of it. Man, you think I'm not gonna take advantage where I can do some content and not be bothered, telling yes, sir. Let me get me some content on out the way. Shit. So boys can know, hey shit, Travis do this shit too. Telling, yeah.
If you really getting it, how you say on your watches up? I let them live, I'm back to getting it in. Them niggas time up. They ain't gotta ask me what it is. I throw mine up. The fine shit ain't got no time to talk. It, bitch, I'm trying to fuck. Judge, fuck them. DA, fuck them. Free the real out the pen. I miss them, I love them. Hoes, fuck them. Niggas, fuck them. If they ever violated, fuck them. Let they mama love them. My team winning. My teeth hitting, recovered off a fumble, then I ran it up in.
Hey, yeah, he got whooped, bro. Hey, yeah. I got the content. I'm about to pull it up. Goddamn right.
Standing like I'm standing. You ain't gangster like I'm gangster. Playing pressure. You ain't no fat. You ain't got stripes. You ain't no tiger. Concrete jungle. You ain't no ounce. You ain't swagging like I'm swagging.
I got the content.
Bandana tied around my neck. The belt to me. Gucci bandana. Trapping a Jim Jones. Killer Cam. Joel Santana. You ain't no orders of bad words. Still in the trenches controlling traffic. You don't pull up and hop out solo, you ain't Mr. Louisiana. Hey, what's sound, bitch? I'm out here. I'm Mr. Louisiana. Ooh, lost my train of thought. I fall back up on the addict. I tell a good girl I hear from the bed, she want me to be a daddy. Girl to be on a heavy strap, it's true when I turn it back. Ooh, judge, fuck them. DA, fuck them. Free the real out the pen. I miss them, I love them. Hoes, fuck them. Niggas, fuck them. If they ever violated, fuck them. Let their mama love them. My team winning. My teeth hitting, recovered off a fumble, then I ran it up in minutes. Hoes, fuck them, niggas, fuck them, hold it down for my kids. I miss them, I love them. On the internet trying to build it, acting like they don't fuck with us. Why? Heat the city up. Bitch, you know what I'm in the strip and getting born. I'm about to heat this bitch back up. Who started saying I'm him? Could you remind this bitch again? Kodak on that broccoli. I'm a healthy kid. Who gon' act like they ain't catch it? Who's riding this bitch again? You in invisible handsets, front to the back, Mariah Carey. Mouth for moving, brass and platinum pop out. Everybody staring. Both beds, diamond cross the TOP and bottom bracket. When saw Kevin Sands, I could've bought a phantom. My noob is super bad and we be turning heads and trade off. Judge, fuck them. DA, fuck them. Free the real out the pen. I miss them, I love them. Hoes, fuck them. Niggas, fuck them. If they ever violated, fuck them. Let their mama love them. My team winning. My teeth hitting. Recovered off a fumble, then I ran it up in minutes. Hoes, fuck them. Niggas, fuck them. Hold it down for my kids. I miss them, I love them.
That's my new intro. Y'all got me fucked up. Yeah, every time I come on this bitch, y'all better get ready to hear that motherfucker. Yeah, that's my new motherfucking intro. Yeah, goddamn right. I think I'm gonna have the hardest intro ever on this bitch, because y'all come on this bitch weak than a motherfucker. Yeah, y'all come on YouTube weak than a motherfucker.
Like, I've never reacted to one of his videos. He's reacted to. Welcome to another episode, everyone. Compton Ricc got put down to the ground. Nearly got knocked out. His eyes rolled to the back of his head when this individual named KC put a three-piece on him. Apparently, according to folklore, Ricc was drunk.
What?
And popping it in the penitentiary and being a bully.
Oh,
this dude put him down. Now, Ricc
did spin back
and got his get back and squabbled this dude back down.
Hold on, not this tough ass nigga on the internet. Man, that nigga, y'all see that little white LowRider that nigga got? That nigga ain't got no candy on that bitch. Don't he got like black seats? Man, that nigga look like a broke ass hood nigga in that LowRider. Boy, you need to go put some money in that LowRider. Every Mexican they got a LowRider killing that motherfucker. I bet that bitch don't even hop up high in the air. Yeah, I bet your switches don't even work on that motherfucker. Yeah, you got your bitch ass beat up in jail with your weak ass nigga.
Perhaps we get into that as well. I've been doing a lot of serious content today. You got to be in a certain mood for that. So I figured let me get into something a little bit lighter. I need a laugh. I'm thinking I might get one here. So this is 16 to Life. Shout out to Chio, 16 to Life. I've never reacted to one of his videos. He's reacted to a few of mine. Why not? And this is KC, the individual who hit Ricc Rock 3 times and put him down in the penitentiary. Ricc Rock did a video about this himself. I haven't seen it yet, but I heard that he did it. He admitted this whole thing. And he did a reaction to this video, did Ricc Rock. I saw a piece of that earlier. And he admitted this. So
with his weak ass,
we can say that this has all been confirmed. But let's see what happened and why this went down with old Compton Ricc Rock. Shout out to Compton Ricc Rock as well.
Come on, man. And you telling me a nigga put you down in prison. You up in that bitch talking that shit, thinking you a bully and shit, and the nigga 3-piece your bitch ass and knock you out in that bitch. Come on, G. To where you had to go get yourself together and run another one. Man, boy, you's a hoe, boy. You better stop all that bully shit, all that talking that shit and stuff. You talk that shit and you can't even fight like that, boy. You can't, a nigga hit you too hard, you going down. So I already know if a nigga touch that chin, them knees about to buckle like a motherfucker. You can't even fight like that, and you be want to talk shit with that broke ass, that bullshit ass LowRider, nigga. You on this bitch capping with that motherfucking LowRider like that bitch clean. Yes, original, but that's probably it. You know what I'm telling you? You ain't do shit to that bitch. Go throw some candy on that motherfucker. Go spend $20,000, $30,000 on the inside, nigga, because that shit look boo-boo. Yeah, go put you some candy on that motherfucker, nigga, and do something, because see, you look like a broke-ass LA nigga rolling through that bitch, or a Compton nigga. Yeah, you look like a broke-ass Compton nigga riding in that motherfucking LowRider with that goddamn bullshit ass paint job on it, man. And you been had that bitch for a minute too, so they was like, damn, everybody been waiting for you to do something with it. Yeah, everybody been waiting for you to do something with that motherfucker. They tired of seeing you representing Compton wrong in that motherfucker. Everybody else shit clean but yours, bitch ass nigga.
Compton Ricc Rock seemed like a strong dude, a good dude, bro. He don't bother nobody. He minds his own business. I like his
style. He didn't in jail.
And again, shout out to my guy Chill.
He didn't in jail.
Life. Go check out both of those channels.
We about to find out what he was doing in prison.
Not that they need my help.
That's why he humble now. That president, this nigga right here. This nigga right here humbled that nigga, because before that he didn't know he can be knocked out. But once he learned he can be knocked out, look how it done changed his motherfucking life. Yeah. Yeah, keep talking that shit. If I get close to you, bitch, I'm gonna change your life again.
Say, what's cracking, YouTube? It's your boy 16 to Life, and I'm back like I'm on a parole violation. Y'all damn. Y'all already know what it is, man. We back on another interview, man, and y'all see the title. Yeah, I almost knocked out Ricc Rock. So we got the homie KC in the house. What's going on, KC?
What's up? What's up, Big Chill?
Oh, man, I'm just chilling, man. Hey, it's good to holler at you again, too, man.
Hey, you too. Long time no see, man.
Most definitely. So everybody, if you keep up with Compton Ricc Rock's page, a couple of days ago, Ricc Rock did a story saying, I almost got knocked out. And he was naming a couple people who was there. And this is the man he said that almost knocked him out. Then he said, man, that was so long ago. He said, I don't know, man. KC might be dead. Who knows? Rest in peace, KC. The man had put you in the grave, gave you a funeral and everything, man. I said, oh, man, KC's still alive and kicking, man. So I said, let me reach out to KC and see if I can bring him on here, man. So here he is, man.
Yeah. I don't know why he put me in the grave so early.
So KC, how long have you been out?
Since 2013.
Since 2013, yeah, because that was a while ago. I think that was back maybe about 2001, 2002. So you remember Ricc Rock, right?
Yeah.
You remember the incident and all that old type of stuff?
I couldn't forget it if I tried.
Hey, so tell us, give us your version, because you told me a different version from what he remembered, right? So give me your version, man, of what happened.
Okay, Ricc Rock was Compton's finest, right?
Right.
And he's a good dude, but he had some bad, I would say, mentorship.
Right.
And
so he was down there trying to push a hard line, huh?
Yeah, he was, because a lot of people, you know how it go. People come to prison and other people pump them up, and they think they have to live the prison life that they think is prison life, but it's really not. And so he tried to become the bully on the yard, and no nonsense and all of that stuff. And he decided, because we were in the bakery, and all the prisons had became sugarless. So when there's no sugar in prison, in the bakery we had sugar.
Real sugar,
Real sugar. And people would buy sugar, and all the winemakers and lightning makers would buy sugar for $200 a pound.
Right.
So if you didn't have nobody sending you money, that's how we hustle. And
let me just stop you real quick and explain to people that's never been to prison. Like he said, man, the prison had became sugarless. They had took the real sugar due to people making Pruno, making white lightning. Dudes would get drunk, want to fight the police, want to fight each other, so on and so forth. If you haven't been to prison, you may not realize the importance of having real sugar, and then for your coffee, for the dudes who made tea and all types of stuff. So yeah, that was an extremely hot commodity. And where he was working in the main kitchen, not the kitchen building that's on the yard. He was working behind. They used to call it work exchange. He had to go back there, and that's where all the main foods was, and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, we would cook for the entire facility. And we had powdered sugar, and we had real granulated sugar. And all the winemakers would buy the sugar for $200 a pound. And Ricc seen us making money, and he decided that he wanted in on the sugar thing. So he told his homeboy out of Compton, from now on, when you get sugar, half of it belongs to me.
Ricc, boy, you a bully? This dude Ricc on there trying to bully these dudes.
Dumbass nigga got his ass knocked out with your bitch.
Ricc then came with some tactics, talking about half the sugar, half of it. Half the sugar belongs to you. Wow.
Oh,
so once again, Ricc was back there on his bully tip, huh?
Yeah, he was. He really was.
yeah.
And he came to me and he said, because his homeboy said, okay, I'll give you half of my sugar. And then he came to me and was like, from now on, when you get half, I want half of yours. Well, I'm old school. I can't do that. And I told him. And so one incident led to another. We went to pushing each other and talking. And I looked at him and I said, are you serious? And he said, yeah. I told him, let's go back in the cart wash. The food carts?
Right.
Cart wash back there where you wash the carts. I said, let's go back there. He said, no, get down where you get mad at. So he pushed me. I pushed him back. I looked at him and I said, are you serious? Mind you, Ricc is about 21, 22. He's about...
How many times you going to ask him, is he serious? He didn't already push you. It's time to fire it up then.
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious? Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
This was not a level 4 yard. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this was not a level 4 180 yard.
Nah, they in the bakery or something.
First of all, you're not even pushing up on nobody. I don't care who you are. Not pushing up on nobody. Talking about I want half of your stuff in the kitchen. No, it's not happening on a level 4 yard.
Yeah.
All them dudes are too strong.
Yeah, I don't know what
it's
I'm
not
talking
happening.
about. Yeah, I'm
you're gonna get down, bro.
About. I ain't never
quickly
been to prison
with a weapon.
Yeah, I ain't never been. So I don't know
this was some. This was. I don't know. I don't know what yard this was.
I'm listening to y'all.
Not a 50-50 yard, and not a PC yard. But I'm saying it wasn't a level 4 180.
You know, tell it.
Okay, so they didn't push each other. All right.
6'1", I'm in my mid 50s.
Sorry to cut you off, but Ricc, he also had a nice little size on him back then too.
Oh yeah, he worked out. He was chunky. He was kind of, he was in shape.
Right.
If we had weights, Ricc probably would have had some 22-inch arms.
Yeah, he was a big youngster, and like you say, especially for the fact that we didn't have weights. All we had was dip bars, pull-up bars, and could do push-ups. Some dudes would make a big sandbag out of sand, but yeah, due to the fact that we didn't have no weights, he was extremely, he was a big dude.
Right. And I told him, I said, I can't do it. He pushed me, I pushed him back. He pushed me again. I said, "Are you serious?" And I pushed him. And I used to box. Okay. So when he came at me to push me again, I thought he was swinging. Now, anybody been to prison know how prison works. I hit him with a straight left jab, a straight right, and a left hook. That was it.
So you served him, and that's crazy, right? Because your name is KC, and so it's close to KFC. So you served him with the old KC 3-piece, huh?
So, left, right, left hook.
Oh,
and he went down.
right.
He went down, his eyes rolled in the back of his head. Did he pass completely out? No. But his eyes rolled in the back of his head. He was, you've seen those fighters when they go down, they're not completely knocked out where they sleep, but they're down, they can't get back up.
But he was woozy,
and He was real woozy. And
so let me ask you, let me ask you this. Let me interrupt one time more. So when he came talking about I need half of your sugar and all this and that. So before then, you and Rick Rock, y'all had a good rapport. So you that's why you kept asking him, "Are you serious?" You thought he was playing, right?
Yeah, we was cool.
Yeah.
We were really, we wasn't friends, but we was cool. We was cordial, polite to each other and all of that stuff. So when he did that, I'm like, he has to be joking. And his homie Payroll told him, said, "Hey man, he's not the one you want to."
Damn, this nigga didn't just listen. This nigga said he was 50 years old. So Compton Rick Rock was 21 trying to punk a 50-year-old nigga. And that nigga laid you on your pockets, G. Oh, we
do that too. I was with him on the 4-yard. All that dude do is fight. And Rick Rock told him, "Oh, you just scared of him." So when he did it, I did.
He said, "You don't want to do that." I was with him on the 4-yard. He referencing the 4-yard as to why you don't want to mess with this dude. So as I suspected, they're not on the 4-yard when this transpired. No way. Dude that come from a 4-yard. And that's why dude telling Rick Rock, bag up off of him. He's a level 4 killer. But Rick Rock didn't listen, so let's see what happened.
What I had to do, and it ended the way it did.
Right, because Rick Rock also said that, you used to hit the bag all the time. And I had forgot that. I had forgot that you used to hit the bag. He mentioned that Brick used to hit the bag a lot. I definitely remember Brick hitting the bag. But then once he said it, I did remember, okay, yeah, KC did used to go over there and hit the bag too.
Right. I used to train a lot of those guys that was in the gym. Because the gym was a free fall. You had to fight in the gym.
Right.
And so I trained a lot of guys in the gym, and and I tell everybody, once you know how to fight, you don't like to fight.
Right.
And a lot of those guys, when they went in and got in the fight, they was like, "You right, I don't like to fight," because if you know how to fight, when you fighting somebody, it's like fighting a high school kid, and it don't seem fair.
No bullshit.
Right.
So, and that's what happened with me and Rick Rock. And then later on, we talked about it, and he told me, he said, "I didn't know you used to box," and I said, "Yeah." And he asked me to train him. And so, I gave him a few pointers and watched him hit the bag and, gave him direction and stuff. But we became cool after that.
Right. And so KC, me and you, we was in the same building. We just so happened to be in the same building. And I don't know if you remember, I'm pretty.
Well, hold on, man. Because as I said, I seen a part of Rick Rock's video on this, just a part of but Rick Rock said that they fought a second time, unless he's talking about somebody else. He can't be. He's in the same vein as him being almost knocked out. Rick Rock responded to that or reacted to it, did his own video in which he said it was a part 2 or something, in which he said, I think Chill did a few videos on it as well. But by all accounts, Rick Rock had returned fire. Rick Rock put it as if he said that he spun back and got his revenge. So this individual here, KC, is not saying that now at this point. So far, anyway, he's indicating like that was that. He knocked Compton Rick Rock down. His eyes rolled to the back of his head. And after that, they became buddy, and he began to teach Compton Rick Rock how to fight even and how to hit the bag and all this. Some old happy ending. Nah. Compton Rick Rock said he spun the block and went back and got his in. What's going on here? I'm gonna have to do some more investigation to see what happened with this squabble.
Nah,
seriously,
facts.
I'm just saying, because unless I'm missing something, I could have swore Compton Rick Rock said he squabbled the dude back.
Nah, he did.
He's not saying that here. Let's see.
Sure you do. We used to play basketball together all the time too.
Yeah, I remember all of that. I remember you used to win all the little rap things on the yard. I remember everything.
Right.
He must
I used to clown you about your defense because sometimes you be out there.
I don't know what it is, but Compton Rick Rock said, "Goddamn it, they got another squabble in." So shit, unless he got knocked out again by somebody, telling you or something, telling you, it must be somebody else. Hey, this is a fucked up story right here, Compton Rick Rock. You done lied, talking about goddamn it, nigga knocked you out and you ran it back with him. Nah, this nigga say goddamn it, after he knocked your motherfucking ass out, goddamn it, shit, you wanted some pointers from him, goddamn it. He taught you how to hit the bag. You know what I'm telling you? Yeah. So shit, hold on, man. Somebody go get Compton Rick Rock. Miss Rose, how you doing, man? Somebody, hold on, man. Damn, man. God damn, I ain't trying to goddamn do all my contacts, dog. Somebody call this nigga ass, man. Somebody tell that nigga to call my phone, dog. Yeah, hey, look, somebody tag that nigga and tell that nigga my number is on the page. Tell him we need to call him to call in real quick. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, you about to get a DP. You about to get a DP like a motherfucker. All over some sugar. You gonna lie on the motherfucking internet and say, God damn it, you gonna tell us some real shit, but at the end of the day, you gonna add your little sauce up in it, and you doing all that motherfucking content over there, bitch ass nigga. And you trying to make everybody else look soft, but you the soft ass nigga. Yeah. I know why you ain't got no candy paint on that motherfucker. I know why you didn't deck it out. Cause you know them niggas would have snatched your little puss ass up out there, bitch, with your good lying ass, hoe ass nigga. I'm glad that old nigga whooped your motherfucking ass, because after that ass whooping, you changed your motherfucking life, bitch ass nigga. You don't want to sell no dope no more and go to prison. Yeah. You don't want to sell no dope no more and go to prison. Cause you know it's niggas down there that'll put you to sleep, bitch ass nigga. Hoe ass nigga. Get your bitch ass out the internet.
You intertwine basketball and football by the way you play the beat. For y'all that don't know, KC is probably about 5. I would say KC is maybe about 5'6", and he probably was maybe about 225 back then. Real stocky, had got a little weight on him, but he was still strong and stocky and short to the ground. So yeah, bro, KC was pretty strong. I didn't realize that you was in your early 50s. I thought that you was probably in your late 40s. I did remember you being a little older, but I didn't realize you was in your 50s back then.
Yeah, I was. I'm 68 now.
I didn't realize you was that old back then. So KC, do you remember now?
That nigga say I'm 68 now. Man, how old Compton Rick Rock? That nigga ain't even 40 yet. I mean, yeah, he older than 40. He ain't 50 yet. How old Compton Rick Rock is, dog? That nigga say he's 68 now. You let a 50-year-old nigga knock your ass out at 21. Man, that nigga could have went in your booty, boy. You lucky that nigga wasn't gay. You lucky you ran into a real one. Hey, boy, you lucky you ran into a real one down there, boy. Because what if he wasn't? You know what I'm telling you? What if he wasn't one of them ones, dog? And you over there fucking with this man behind some sugar, and you done got your motherfucking goddamn ass knocked out and your booty took, bitch ass nigga. I know why you came back and you started doing the right thing. That's why you doing all that goddamn content over there, because you don't want to go back to prison. Hell nah, because it probably be this time you probably get knocked out and the nigga put a whole lot of dick in you. Yeah. You ain't trying to go back down there. Yeah. You don't want to feel that pressure. Hey, man, shout out to old school, man, for not penetrating Compton Rick Rock for playing with his motherfucking bread, bitch ass nigga. The fuck wrong with you?
about when we got into the riot with the Asians, and we was out there watching the basketball tournament, and John come to find.
Okay, so I don't know. They might go back to Compton Rick Rock, but I don't know. I'm about to get out of here. I'm anxious now to go see what happened. Shout out to Chill and KC. Shout out to Compton Rick Rock. Let me know what you all think in the comments. But let me go do a little bit more research, even though this is an old fight or whatever. But now I'm just a little bit confused because from what I had seen, a couple of clips I had seen or whatever, Compton Rick Rock again said that he responded, spun back, and got his get back on this. Had to have been on this individual that he squabbled him back up. KC just had no indication of that whatsoever, but there you have it. He says, you heard him. They pushed each other a few times. He thought Compton Rick Rock was about to swing on him. He's a boxer. He looks good for 68. I didn't think he was 68, but he's a boxer. Often hit the bag out there, so he knows how to fight. And I guess he was protecting himself, thinking that Compton Rick Rock was finally about to swing. And now I understand a little bit more why he kept asking, "Are you serious? Are you serious?" I'm like, what are he asking that for? But, well, because they were cool. Seemingly, apparently, from what he's saying, like this came out of nowhere from Compton Rick Rock. So he didn't, know to take this serious or what? Like, are you serious?
Man, I'm about to
you
pull
won't have my sugar?
Yeah,
I'm serious.
I
ain't happy.
What this nigga at?
Then it went from there.
Yeah, I'm about to pull.
But yeah, Compton Rick Rock, as I said, let me go check out his video. But I believe he admitted to all of this and said that it happened or what have you. He said that he almost got knocked out. But again, I believe that he said he got his get back. There was no indication here of that. But let's see what happens. Shout out to Compton Rick Rock. Keep doing your thing, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. But that's what happens though. You go to well, I don't know about that. But it's violent inside a prison, any prison, actually. And it doesn't really matter. There are some that are more violent than others, of course, but all of the prisons are violent.
Yeah, fuck that. We about to pull up. We about to pull up what Compton Rick Rock talking about. Like this happened. Okay. He talk about it. Compton Rick Rock almost get goddamn spawned back for revenge. Okay, that bitch 30 minutes. Okay, I know he probably blocked. He probably try to strike my page. I can't lose my main page, so I'm about to go ahead and end it. And if y'all want to see his version, y'all gonna have to come and show your little broadcast. I bullshit you not. I'm about to go and end this motherfucker right here. Yeah, shit. Yeah.